Cold air, green light, no delay. Move now. Cold air on my skin again. Street lights draw a silver frame. Nothing soft and nothing slow. Tonight I know exactly where to go. Lasers cut against the dark. Every breath ignites a spark. Not adrift and not a guess. I came here for the sharpness. Count it and don't lose the line. 3, 2, 1, the pace is mine. Every signal turns me on. Every second says move on. Cold star signal cut through the dark. Wake up the body, wake up the heart. No soft landing, no blur condition. I hear the city and it gives permission. Run now, lock in, no doubt. Breathe in, run now, hold it. The night is open. Crosswalk gleaming, engine hum. Oh, the noise turns into one. Every block is stripped of bone. Every lane feels like my own. Shoulders light and vision clear. I can feel the rhythm steer. Not too wild and not too still. Only focus, only will. No excuse and no retreat. Let the pavement answer me. Pulse to pulse and step to step. Take the promise that I kept. Cold star signal cut through the dark. Wake up the body, wake up the heart. No soft landing, no blur condition. I hear the city and it gives permission. Chrome reflections, midnight glass. Every shadow lets me pass. What was heavy falls behind. What was scattered falls in line. This is not a random run. This is where the shape begins. This is where the lungs and legs learn the language of the air. Cold star signal, hold me awake. Turn all the pressure into a blade. No waste emotion, no weak decision. I hit the rhythm and the rhythm listens. Cold air, green light, still sharp, still mine. Don't rush high, don't fall behind. Hold the center, keep the line. Every stride has got a place. Every breath can shape the pace. Don't get loud, don't fake thin. Keep the pressure under skin. Not a burst and not a break, just enough to make it stay. I don't need a perfect sky. I don't need a reason why. All I need is this control. Feet and lungs and one clear goal. Lock my pace, lock my pace. Keep it sharp and keep it straight. No collapse, no escape. Hold me in and lock my pace. Click, click, step, step, no drift, don't bend. Hold that line and again. Click, click, step, step, don't waste breath. Stay right here until the end. Neon pulling at my side, signal shifting as I drive through the quiet of the road. Everything is overload, but I cut it into bars, turn the distance into marks. Body learns the weight of time, mind turns numbers into light. Not too fast to lose the form, not too slow to lose the storm. Every measure, every lane teaches me to stay the same. Lock my pace, lock my pace. Keep it sharp. begins to rise. When the doubt gets in my stride, I don't fight it, I align with the rhythm by design. Every small and steady game builds a road inside my frame. What I hope begins to hold me in return through all the cold. If I waver, pull me through. If I fade, reset the groove. I am not here for a flash. I am here to make it last. Discipline inside the beat, discipline inside my feet. Every look becomes a vow. I can hold it now. Lock my pace, lock my pace. Turn the pressure into grace. Mind awake, body brave. Run you clean, lock my pace. Step by step, still in place. Hold me in, lock my pace. City pulls under me. City pulls carry me. Blue light dripping from the signs. Taxi golden midnight lines. Window glass becomes a screen showing me who I have been. But I pass it, I move through. All the colors split into street by street and block by block. I become the sound of forward motion. No one calls my name tonight. Still the whole town answers right. With the rhythm in the rain, with the language in the lane. I'm a city pulse runner, neon in my bloodstream. Steel under thunder, turning into one beat. I don't need a crowd, I don't need a warning. The road is alive and the road keeps calling. Under the lights I run. Every shadow comes undone. In the glass I see a faster version of me. Traffic home below the bridge, cold wind tracing every rib. Headlights slide across my hands like a map I understand. Not a stage and not a race, still I feel the city pace. Wires, rails, reflection, smoke, all of it becomes momentum. Every heartbeat meets the ground. Every silence has a sound. Every breath I thought would break finds another shape to take. I'm a city pulse runner, neon in my bloodstream. Steel under thunder, turning into one beat. I don't need a crowd, I don't need a warning. The road is alive and the road keeps calling. Somewhere in the mirror dark, there's a cleaner, sharper spark. Less afraid and more aligned, less divided in the mind. I can feel her in my stride, I can feel her at my side. Not a ghost and not a dream, just a self I meet while moving. Glass and chrome, the midnight air. All the weight I used to wear falls behind me in the blue. Every block remakes the truth. If the city keeps a pulse, then tonight I borrow it. If the city keeps a flame, then tonight I run with it. I'm a city pulse runner, neon in my bloodstream. Steel under thunder, turning into one beat. No one has to tell me how the dark can breathe. I run through the skyline and the skyline runs through me. City pulse under me. City pulse set me free. first thought, no mistake. Keep the jaw unclenched, keep the shoulders low. Keep the body clean, keep the rhythm close. There's a point where comfort leaves and the breathing starts to sting. There's a point where every turn asks how bad I want this thing. I don't answer with a shout, I don't burn myself out loud. I go narrower and still, I reduce myself to will. Hold the frame, hold the line, hold the form, hold the time. If it shakes, let it shake. I stay straight, I stay awake. No drift, not tonight. I stay locked, I stay right. If the pressure rises, I rise with it. If the lane grows thinner, I fit through it. No drift, no drift, stay in it. No drift, stay with it. Every signal says slow down, every doubt says turn around. But the feet beneath my weight know exactly what to say. Not with words and not with noise, just with contact, force and poise. Just with repetition built into muscle, breath and grit. I don't chase a burst of fire, I don't need a higher high. I just hold the center hard like a blade without a spark. No drift, not tonight. I stay locked, I stay right. If the pressure rises, I rise with it. If the lane grows thinner, I fit through it. Lean and level, breath and measure, mind and body, one direction. This is how I pass the doubt, this is how I cut it out. Not by force and not by flair, but by staying fully there. No drift, not tonight. No split, no disguise. What was noise behind me? Falls silent. What stays here inside me stays violent. No drift, stay clean. No drift, stay seen. Breathe in, blue light. Breathe out, move right. Neon on the wet concrete, falling in between my feet. Air is cold, the lungs are wide. There's a storm beneath the stride. Not panic, not fear, just the body shifting gears. Just the gist becoming known as a place I push through, not from. In and out, shake the wave. In and out, I stay brave. Every breath makes a gate. I go through, I don't wait. Neon, breathing, carry me through the heat. Neon, breathing, keep me exact, keep me clean. When the chest starts burning and the pulse gets me. Neon, breathing, don't let me leave the beat. Breathe in the blue, push it here. Breathe with the body, breathe with the street. Breathe till the panic turns into speed. Neon, breathing, hold me inside the flame. Neon, breathing, make me sharper through the strain. When the night gets thinner and the dark gets mean. Neon, breathing, turn my heart into the beat. Breathing, hold fast. Breathe out, still last. Push through glass. There's a wall that has no face, no clear line, no obvious shape. It arrives inside the chest, makes a home behind the ribs. Says go back, says not tonight. Says this pace is not your size, but I know that voice by now, and I know exactly how. Step into the sting without losing anything. To let the pressure hit without calling it quits. Push through glass, push through light, push through every warning sign. Cut the doubt, split it clean. Leave no ghost inside the speed. If it hurts, let it ask. I was made to push through glass. Break the film, break the frame, break the version with no name. Push, don't crash, move, don't ask. I was made to push through glass. Every block gets harder now, jaw gets tight, I feel it loud. Legs get heavy, vision narrows, all the easy exits glow. Still I keep the center hard, like a match without a spark. Not a burst and not a plea, just a deeper part of me that knows what it came to do. When the line cuts through the blue, that knows what survives the strain. Is the self that doesn't change. Push through glass, push through light, push through every warning sign. Cut the doubt, split it clean. Leave no ghost inside speed. If it hurts, let it ask. I was made to push through glass. Not invincible, not numb. I can feel what this becomes. A negotiation with the edge, a conversation with the breath. And the answer isn't loud, it's the footfall on the ground. It's the body saying yes, even under stress. Glass in the mind, glass in the lungs, glass in the version I used to run. Break through the fear, break through the static, break through the thought that says I can't have it. This is the moment, this is the cut, this is the second I don't give up. Push through glass, push through night, push until the phone turns bright. Hold the pace, don't look back, turn the pressure into fact. What I want, what I ask, lies beyond this sheet of glass. Push through, still here. Push through, still clear. Stay with it, stay bright. Stay with it all night. Maybe I don't need a break, everything to feel awake. Maybe I just need the speed, fast enough to stay with me. Not so wild, I lose the frame. Not so safe, I stay the same. Somewhere in the middle fire, there's a pace that lifts me higher. Not all power has to scream. Some of it moves clean, some of it holds steady. Some of it stays ready. Fast enough to stay, fast enough to rise, fast enough to keep the light behind my eyes. I don't need to fall apart to know that I'm alive. I just need this rhythm. Fast enough to stay in it high, but still clear. Stay with it sharp, still right here. The hard part doesn't always burn, sometimes it's the will to turn. One more block and one more breath. not left. There's a grace inside control. There's a heat that isn't chaos. There's a kind of strength that knows how to hold instead of explode. I can feel the finish near, still I keep the body here. Not ahead of where I am, not behind the play. Fast enough to stay, fast enough to rise, fast enough to keep the light behind my eyes. I don't need to fall apart to know that I'm alive. I just need this rhythm, 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 rhythm. Fast enough to stay. What I'm building in this run isn't only speed or lungs. It's a pattern I can keep when the day gets hard and deep. It's a proof without a crowd, it's a vow without a sound. I can carry from the street into every other week. Stay in the line, stay in the lift, stay in the body you learn to trust. Stay with the pace, stay with the form, stay till the finish. Feels like you're fast enough to stay, fast enough to shine, fast enough to keep this whole machine aligned. I don't need a perfect run, I need a faithful drive. And I found that rhythm, 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 rhythm. Fast enough to stay. Stay with it all night. Late in the run, but the line stays clean. Legs get heavy, but the mind turns keen. Cold light cuts through the doubt and smoke. Every step says stay inside the mode. Not the start and not the break, not the burst, the body's fake. This is where the shit gets real. This is where I hold the steel. Reset the shoulders, reset the breath, reset the rhythm. Don't drift left, the finish isn't near. If the form disappears, so hold it now, hold it here. Fifth gear halo, blue around my frame. Not falling fast, just locking into flame. Fifth gear halo, stay sharp, stay whole. I run through the pressure and I keep control. Stay on it, stay clean, stay narrow, stay mean. Blue light, no sway. One more line, one more way. The road gets thinner near the end. Every weakness starts to bend, but I don't have no body fear. I pull the center back in here. Hands relaxed and jaw unlocked. Feet still landing on the clock. Not a sprint and not a fade, just a cleaner, harder shade. Let the noise fall off behind. Let the rhythm align the spine. If the pace starts asking more, answer with the form. Fifth gear halo, blue around my frame. Not falling fast, just locking into flame. Fifth gear halo, stay sharp, stay whole. I run through the pressure and I keep control. Every block becomes a test. Can I stay exact when tired in the chest? Can I carry what I build through the strain, to the till? This is not the place to chase. This is not the place to waste. This is where the body learns how to stay bright while it burns. Blue in the lungs, blue in the lane, blue in the version that handles the strain. No wild finish, no desperate show. Just one more kilometer held in a glow. Fifth gear halo, blue around my frame. I don't need chaos to sharpen the flame. Fifth gear halo, still fast, still exit line beneath my feet. Not the end, just where I meet everything held inside, everything that stayed in stride. Just still bright and legs still warm, night still hanging on my form. I can feel the city fade as another self remains. Not a crash and not release, more like motion finding peace, more like heat that learns to rest without leaving the chest. Blue exit line, carry me through, out of the strain, but not out of the truth. I cross the dark, still clean, still bright. I leave the run, but keep the light. Blue exit line, stay with me a little while. Afterglow, I'm not done just because I slowed. Breath comes back in wider waves. Street turns soft, the sky turns gray. Windows lose their midnight flame, but I don't feel the same. Something in the body stays, something in the mind has changed. Not dramatic, not undone, just a little more aligned. This is what I came to keep, not the time and not the speed, but the version of myself I can touch after the heat. Blue exit line, carry me through, out of the strain, but not out of the truth. I cross the dark, still clean, still bright. I leave the run, but keep the light. Every run leaves something small, not a scar, not a trophy wall. Maybe just a steadier breath, maybe less inside the head, maybe just a clearer view of what I can and what is true. Maybe that is more than enough for one cold and driven. The road goes quiet, the pulse comes down, the signs go pale, the wheels slow down. But in the silence, I still can hear the shape of motion I made in here. I take it with me into the day, a line of blue that doesn't fail.